Morning, lads. Hope you have had a good weekend thus far. Shameless dive. Yeah, I'll be honest. I thought he was gonna give the pen to the kid. I know he's a goal scorer, but I thought he was gonna do it. Mate, these. Come on. This is where I got a 9, so I won't complain. But like, come on. Just got a job to do. I know he wants to shut the haters up, and I know he wants his stats to be great, but it would have been nice to see Max Darwin score, I think. I mean, Cruyff's a good pull, actually. Didn't expect that. I don't know if he's worth much these days, is he? No. He's actually 100k. Wow. Anyway, let's get cracking. I'll show you my team now. Is this it? 1 second, bud. I'm doing the Dembele at Evo and Henry's Evo as well. How close to it are we completing these? Because apparently Dembele's got 4 games and TT's got 2. Alright. And midfield is too small. We play football here, sir. We play football. We don't go play bully ball. I don't know. Alright, rough day, rough day. Thomas Frank cooking. Yeah, I know City always beat. I know City always lose to Spurs, but it was the way they lost. Like, they were terrible. Cherky was arse. Marmouche was pretty average. Haaland weren't great. I mean, the midfield, everything looks rubbish. Rico Lewis was terrible. I mean, I wasn't one of those people that thought City would have a good year, but it looks like quite rough out there. I know it might just be a one-off game, but Jesus. Meter reaction. I mean, I've been anti-City from the start, to be honest, but I hear what you're saying. People do love to like jump on one thing. Yeah. Good game. Advanced attack. You know what? A lot of pros have moved attack towards advanced towards the end of the year, but I'm still on attack. Advanced is better if you love to use the bruiser. I think at the start of next year, you should use tactical and maybe change it as the year goes on. When people start getting bruiser, maybe change it so you can do seal outs. Mate, this TT is nuts. Excited after today's game, nervous. I'm going to form this in. Yeah, no, I think actually more nerves than excitement at the minute. I don't be sound dramatic, but it is quite season defining. Say we go out and lose again, like it's worrying signs, you know. But if we win, we could kick on and potentially start just improving. This is your last weekend of FC. I think I'm gonna do one more, bro. Maybe next weekend? Maybe next Friday? I don't know. We'll probably do one more. One more champ to see off the year. Oh wait, there's no aerial for attackers next year, is there? There's just there's that weird there's that weird playstyle. I can't remember what it's called, but it doesn't. It's like precision header or something. Fortress. Fortress is for defenders only. So you got Fortress for defending, and you've got precision heading for attacking. So precision heading, I think it makes your headers just better in general. I think it makes you maybe I don't know if it makes you more likely to win them, but it definitely makes the header like go better. It's kind of good, I can't lie. Like as a serious aerial abuser, they putting something that only defenders can have is actually very good news. And it also means that like it's not one of them things that it only activates when defending. Like you can't do it, you can't attack with it, kind of thing. Like you can't score Van Dijk header. Well, you can, but you won't be able to score as much because of the defenders always have the advantage against the attacking player. Now I agree with you, to be honest, bro. If you're spending money on Evo, you know exactly what you're getting, right? I think spending money on Evo is actually better than spending money on packs, because then it's not a gamble. But I just think they make too many of them paid Evos. Just slow down on the paid ones. And don't make them as expensive as they are, you know? 500k and stuff, it's crazy. To be fair, I can see why they do it. They make it like cheaper if you buy real. They're trying to make you spend real money, aren't they? I think it's like anything, bro. Like if you want to spend money, if you view FC as a hobby, right? And you spend relative to the amount of time you spend on it, and you spend what you like, disposable income, and what you enjoy. Like I would never discourage anyone from doing that. It's just I think it's when people keep spending and like spend money they don't have and like don't treat it as a hobby anymore. It's like an addiction. That's when you have problems, you know. .98 rated, 5.5 obviously. He doesn't have Tiki, but he does have Gold Incisive. I mean, he actually is a really good card, to be fair. What Evo was that? It's not the free one, is it? Yeah, it's a 200k one. It's 98. It's triple 98s, I think it's called. This guy has not got any playstyles on, any chem styles on it. It's pissing me off. Why have you not put a single chem style on? Oh, that actually made me angry. To be honest, like I know this is gonna sound like hating. I thought he was poor again. It was a nice goal, but he doesn't inspire me at all as a footballer. You can't call 2 goals a bad performance, but like I don't know. Not a fan from so far. It was a good goal, to be fair. Like I can't deny it. Best 11? Oh yeah, so I think the current best goalkeeper is Thibaut or Buffon, whatever you want really. Preference. Left back would be any form of Theo Evo, but if you don't have a Theo Evo, it would be Nuno Mensch. CVs would be Blanc and Van Dijk. Right back would be John Stones. I'd probably say John Stones. Preference though, you could go Carlos Alberto or Thuram or like maybe an Evo, I don't know. Let's say you're playing 4-2-1-3, because I think a lot of people play 4-2-1-3. DMs, I'd go. You can't use Hullet, right? I'd use Vitinha and Perlo. Cam, I'd use Messi or Cruyff. Left wing, I'd use Rafinha or Bale. Right wing, I'd use Graham Hansen, and then striker, I'd use R9. That'd be my like god team. If you're playing centre mids, get Hullet in instead of Vitinha. So Hullet and Perlo. Rodri, yeah, you could definitely use Rodri over Nuno, but I like Nuno a lot actually. I didn't think I would, but I do like Nuno. Hansen on 99 Mbappe. Oh, you got 99 Mbappe. I'd probably use Mbappe right mid over Hansen, yeah. If you Evo him. Because you can Trivella and stuff with him as well, right? Yeah. Low driven Trivellas, all that stuff. Oh my god, what a team. What's happening in that clip with someone at the event who talked shit to you? Yeah, it was weird, bro, to be honest. Like, we were really sat next to each other. Like, we were like 2 feet away from each other, right? And obviously, My coach was Stingray. You know Stingray's a bit. He gets like, he likes to. Do you know what I mean? He likes to get excited. Anyway, we started losing to this guy, and he was really loudly celebrating. Like he was quite loud with his celebrations, and we were like, okay, listen, if we get back into this game, we've got to like also be loud. You know, we've got to celebrate loudly, and it's gonna throw him off his game. He's gonna get nervous. So we made it 3-2. We did that. We started shouting 3-3, shouting again. He scores really late. He must have scored like in the 85th minute.
Can't wait for FC 26.
And he jumped up and walked around the room celebrating. So I was annoyed at this point. I equalised, last kick of the game. I took the ball off him. He was running back to his goalkeeper to time waste. I took the ball off him. Like, really good press, scored. And I shouted at him a little bit. I called him a choker. Anyway, I thought this is just part of the game. Whatever. I score in extra time. Score again in extra time. It's 6-4. I'm time wasting. I'm running back to my goalkeeper. He gets out of his seat. He walks over to me and just says, like, he's got his middle finger up pointed at me, and he says, let's go outside and fight. And I was just like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What could you possibly mean by that? Long story short, eventually, I was kind of saying, like, don't be stupid kind of thing. Because I'll be honest, I'm not a fighter, but I would have battered him. There's just no way. But I'm not a fighter, so I wouldn't do that either way. Yeah, 30 seconds later, he comes back to the stage, like, he walks over to me really aggressively, grabs the back of my neck, and I'm at this point, I'm tensing up, like, I'm ready to get hit. My glass is about to fly off my head, and he gives me a kiss. He gives me a kiss on the forehead, and then that was it. Yeah, you forgive him, of course. I said to him, like, because we had a chat outside after. I was like, so, like, you gotta understand, like, when stuff like that happens, it's never personal. Like, we're just trying to get into your head. And he goes, yes, bro. What happened was, I felt disrespected. You made me really mad. You got into my head, and I lost control. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Like, it's gonna happen more and more. Like, I'm not even that kind of person usually. Like, people are gonna get you much worse than that. You should see what some people do. You just need to learn how to, like, relax and calm down in them kind of situations. And it was all cool. EA guys weren't happy though. EA guys they asked me, if they wanted me to ban him from the event, like, fear of safety or whatever. And I was like, of course not. Like, it's not that deep. It's just he got a bit too upset at the time. But we've all been there. Like, imagine how many times you guys have seen red when you're playing weekend league. I just knocked him out of the tournament in the last minute of the game. Like, of course he was gonna see red. When was this? This was in Saudi Arabia. The last LAN event we had is like a month ago now, probably. Nah, not even. Like, a little bit less than a month. Do you know what? I'll be honest. It's gonna feel like I feel like the metas and all that will be very similar. It's noticeably better passing and dribbling. I think that's the big thing. And there's gonna be more stuff for you, like, in terms of modes. Like, Gauntlet looks cool. There's 2 different types of champs. Like, I think there's just more to do, and the gameplay should just hypothetically be better. Simply. His left stick back. Left stick's a lot better, yeah. Bear in mind, this is from the demo that I played. I don't know about the full game. Obviously, when people jump on the servers and, like, I'm not. Well, from what I saw, from the head-to-head and stuff. Like I said, like, the biggest thing that needs improving is always how good their servers are and how overloaded their servers get, and how many servers they have for certain countries. And they're never going to fix that, in my opinion. Well, not in the short term anyway, so we're always as limited as the gameplay can get us. But I do believe that if the game's bad and the servers are bad, it's just the ultimate horrible experience. But if the game's good and the servers are bad, then I think it's viable. I don't think EA servers have ever been good, like, since I started competing. Like, well, not even competing, since I started playing the game back in the day. I don't think I've ever sat there and been like, yeah, you know what, these guys have got good servers. All pros buy coins. No, 0 pros buy coins. You're not allowed to buy coins. You'd be insta-banned. You get a 12 months hit if you get caught buying coins. It's happened before. A few high-profile players have got caught. I think the most famous one, probably Ilian Bucci. He got done for a year, like, a few years ago. But no, pros don't buy coins. Ooh. I've been on precision for over a year, bro. Like, if you play professionally, you have to play precision. Like, you haven't got a choice. You might not be thinking I've got it on because you can't see the arrow, but I would recommend everyone turn off the arrow. Once they get familiar with it, turn off the arrow because it ends up you shouldn't be looking at your arrow. You should be trusting like where your analog is, and like if you look at your arrow, it's more likely to put you off. 3A cricket. No, I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to get the game on the cricket network. I'm just gonna be getting on the game the same time as you guys. Teams are great. Yeah, I think web app comes out the day of early access, no, or day before. Maybe day before, maybe the 18th or the 17th. Yeah, the day before usually. I think. Lucky boy. Well, corners and spam rainbow flicks into volleys. Corners are patched a little bit because you have that delay thing, right? Don't know about the power shots to be fair, but yeah, corners are definitely patched. Not all corners, but my kind of corner. You know, the quick scope corner. You're gonna have a little bit of time to like bring your goalkeeper out and like bring your defender over because there's like an inbuilt delay to how long you have to wait before you can take the corner. Oh, well, first time through balls. Well, Pessoa said that they're patched in the build that he played, and he played a build that's closer to this that was after the beta, so we'll see. They always seem to be in the game somehow, so I'd imagine they're in the game somehow. They find it too hard to get them out, to be fair. Oof. You have to go to Malta. I wouldn't mind going to Malta. Malta's a lovely, lovely place. It genuinely is. Like, it's actually like probably one of the nicest places in Europe if you want to just go like chill out. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna move him? I mean, we'll just have a go then. We'll have a pop. Bash. Score are you going for? I don't think we're gonna win easily. I think if we win, it'll be a scrape. So I'm gonna go 2-1 United. But I just hope we win at all costs, you know. By the way, this guy's got the AV Anders Verjgang lettering in his username. Scared me for a second. I had to double check again who I'm playing against. He's dribbling as well. Very much looking forward to tomorrow night's game as well. Should be a banger. I just need Salah to not get involved really for fantasy purposes. Or Ekitike actually, now that I mention it. Gold team champs. Yeah, we can do that. Maybe we make that the last that'd be fun. Make it the last weekend league of FC. So then also he starts helping us prepare a little bit for next year as well. Remembering what the goals play like. Fun. They add defense to OP and FC 26. I'm not really sure, to be honest. We won't be able to really tell. I think the games will be high scoring, if that tells you anything. But I don't know. Full bronze team. No, I don't know what I'd get at full bronze. What do you reckon? Like 8 and 7? Bronze teams right now for the last games. Yeah, that's good, mate. Let me just go in and lose every single game. 9. Oh wait, that's not even R9. Henri. Bloody hell, this could be a speed run. I don't even mean to be. It's just people are just leaving, which I do respect because when people rubber band at this stage of the year, it's a bit ugly. I just don't know what I'm doing here. Like, why? EA, just start slinging out some Messis and stuff. Just send them over. What a ball. Wow. It's a good team. It's a very good team. Messi. Ankara Messi. Bro, what are these teams? Would the reaction be if Sesko doesn't start today? Listen, I'm not totally against Sesko not playing. Like, if Mount plays, I wouldn't be mad. Truthfully, we did play really well last game. Maybe he'll want to keep it up, but I don't know. I like Xerxes, to be honest. This guy's really bad. Yeah, I was gonna say. Probably an hour 45 rank 1 that. That's really quick. Kvara and Rashford. Peanuts these days. Alright, we go. This is the good stuff, though. David, you get 2 of these for 15, mate. Last time I was in your stream, I think it... Well. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What the hell are these? We've been treated. We've got TT, Son, and Bonmati. Bloody hell. I mean, who are we taking here? We take Henry, right? And Henry and Bonmati. I know Son's good, though, to be fair. We're in September. No, but it's good rewards. Yeah, we'll take Henry on Bonmati. That's crazy. That is crazy. And Veron put it into past and present. No, but Son's really good as well, to be fair. Like, genuinely really good. Alright, sweet. Great rewards. Keep it going. Roll it through. Edwin. Viali, Allison. That's exactly what I'm used to seeing, that right there. That's more like it. Yeah, that's back to reality, I think. Oh shit, I've just evoed TT just this weekend, haven't I? Of course I have. No, of course I have. Like, literally. I should have known. I didn't even think about that. I've literally got TT. Yeah, I didn't even think. Terrible. You're taking a well-earned break. September, Howland, yeah. I'll be away for a couple of weeks in September, and then I'll be back for the full-blown release and everything, you know. Competing. I'm competing again, Howling, but it's one of them situations where I'm like content is where I make my living, right? I just hope to do well on streams as well, you know. I hope to do well on pro as well. I'll be streaming all my pro stuff and like just hoping it goes well, you know. I think we were pretty good this year. We played to a pretty good level this year. It's just not good enough, kind of thing. We've got a 500k pack after this as well. Roberto Carlos, not bad. 700. I mean, I thought he's a bit more expensive than I thought he'd be, but I haven't used him yet. We'll try him out for sure. Robbie. Alright, so long and thanks for all the footies. 500k. Let me jump in on the next account. Into past and presents, that's a sign. Give me the big part. Give me the big one, R9. Risa. And Kvara. I mean, there could be an icon behind maybe. That way though. Ashley Cole. Shit, that's a bad pack. That's a real bad pack.